Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Salamat and I am the creator of the design space A+B Wrong Designs. You'll understand why in a second, but for now we are focusing on product design and industrial design. So our first chapter is going to be based on drawing, so I'm going to introduce you to that in a second, but we're mainly going to focus on being loose with our hands. So instead of, you know, focusing too harsh on it, we're going to learn that drawing is more about, you know, having fun instead of, you know, taking it too seriously and being stressed out. So it could also be a form of relief. So hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. Bye. Hi. So today we are going to be focusing on sketching. So we are going to be drawing. Get yourself an A3 pad. I will just hit my head. So for me, usually when I sketch, I like to start off small because I realize that, you know, it helps me understand it better. So you can start off with, like, for example, just 1 second. You can start off with a book such as like this A5 book that I got from Colin and Wilcox, and it's a really good book to start off when you're sketching because it makes you, you know, focus on like the smallest section first before going big, because I realize that when people are sketching they like to go big first, which is cool because it means that you have more space and you can like do whatever you want. However, I feel like if you start off small, for example, it allows you to like not explore, but it narrows your mind, so you have to focus and your intention is pure. So I realized that when you're sketching, especially if you're focusing on lines and not being too perfect, I realized that you should start off small, and then when it comes to, you know, rendering and creating visualization, so you start off, you know, big. Wait 1 second. You start off big like this. So let's go. Hi again. So we're gonna start sketching. I've got my camera right here. Hi. So we're gonna start sketching, but first we're gonna practice with, like, you know, drawing through like lines. I'm sorry, it's shaking. So the flowers here. Sorry, let me pick it up so you can see for yourself. It's right here. But anyway, yeah, my setup is actually bad because I'm actually using my tripod and an iPad to create this, but it's okay. So I'm gonna start with just practicing very loosely, but make sure your pen is working because this doesn't seem to be working, but it's okay. I'm just gonna be practicing loosely regarding like sketches and stuff. So just gonna go across, down, just either way, see if you're good at it or not. Just keep dragging as you can, because for me, I used to struggle with dragging down. So, and make sure you're, you know, doing the lines, you can go backwards as well, because for me, I used to struggle, but I realized that it's all in like, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, just now we're gonna try to do the circles. Okay, so I'm gonna go around, and as you can see, oh yes, like I said before, so I want your pen like this to be focusing, like, I think a fourth or 1/6 regarding like the structure of it. So from here, basically. Okay, so that's what we want. We want it to be up to here, and we're gonna go round, 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 but also we're gonna try to go full circle because that's what I usually struggle to do. So I realized with circles, although you can go, you know, as quick as you want, but we also want it to be complete. So you just have to keep practicing until you're perfect with it. And if you want, some people, they like to use the line to, you know, although like they like to use the line to like compress it and go towards the circle like here or something. I say it's better that you, sorry, my camera's there. So I say it's better that you just, you know, do the 1-2 dots, and then just, you know, 1-2 dots across, and 1-2 dots across. Hopefully you can see it here. And then I say you do, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I say you do like a circle from here if you want to be precise. But for me, I say, because it's limited, just go back. You know, if you want your axis to be limited, just go back to this and just, you know, do the squares, like, you know, noughts and crosses, and then hopefully it'll help you, because yeah, it should help you because you'll be more limited compared to, you know, the A3 paper right here. So the book I'm talking about is this book, yeah, an A5 book, and then you can, you know, structure it here. So it'll be really cool for you guys, you know, to just practice, just keep on practicing because it's really fun, you know. Drawing should be fun. It shouldn't be, you know, you just, what's it called, thinking about it and structuring it. Let me show you what happens when you like too focus onto it, when you're too intense in it. So I'm gonna try to be too intense. Look how slow compared to, you know, when you're just having fun with it. When you're just having fun, it just happens. But when you're like too slow, it just, you focus on it. It just, although for me, because I've been practicing a lot, although for me it's not that bad, but I realize for people who don't know how to draw or be more like, you know, like this or something, so we don't want that. We just want you to relax, be free. So I was thinking, should we try a drawing with like, start off with this, and then from there we can, because it is a headphones, it's like right there, and then from there we could actually draw like the structure of it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right here. Draw the structure of it and see how well it would be, because I realize it's like a simple thing. So I'm gonna like take a picture, a screenshot of it, and put it onto the side, or maybe you can take a screenshot of it and try to draw it, because it's like the most simplest form. And if you struggle with it, then it's okay. We'll just keep on practicing. So let's do that. So remember the angles and the perspective I told you guys about yes, recording. So we're gonna start doing that. However, because it's like the form of a, you know, 2D or 3D, if you want to draw it like this, that'll be more of a challenge. But let's start with 2D first, and then we'll go to like 3D. So yeah, cool. All right, let's do this. Cool. So let's go. The structure of it, we're gonna start from like here. Just take a screenshot. Yeah, here. See how it is. Cool. And let's go, because I have to visualize it as well. So yeah, that's cool. So because I realized when I was, you know, researching about, you know, product design and how to sketch online, usually they do like boxes. So just try to do a box first, right? But don't make it too perfect. Oh yeah, we should start off with that. Don't make it too perfect, but just make sure you're like on the line, because you're gonna end up, you know, progressing after. So just continue, you know, creating that, and hopefully you'll progress. So we have a box. Hopefully that's a good enough box. Hopefully like you guys know how to draw a box. And then from then on we're going to, but this is for 3D. I just realized I said 2D. So this is for 3D. Let me just write that down so you guys know. So for 2D, you just do the regular thing. You just think of like lines and the structure of it, depending on like the angle of the headphones, like I showed you before. So for 2D, I like to start from the bottom. So let's just go from here, straight in the middle, and another here, because you're viewing it like flat, like it's like this. It's not like, you know, like that. Does that make sense? Like 3/4, like full on. Yeah. So we're gonna start from there, and then if you want it to be even more descriptive, let me see if you can see it. If you want it to be more descriptive, just carry on here as well. I love using graph just like as a start, but for industrial designs, I realize what they include as well is like if you're gonna include like circles and stuff, they include some here as well. So that means, you know, because it's a rectangle, I just realized, but it's okay. I'm gonna start from here, because I was gonna start here. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna start from here to here. So let's see how that goes. So we're gonna go like that. Oh my god, I'm meant to be I'm thinking too hard, because I want it to be perfect. So let me just sketch like how I normally sketch. So we want that, and then here we want that, we want here like that. So I know, because it's like flat, you're just gonna have to keep, you know, if you make a mistake, it's okay. So you're just gonna have to take your time. I'm sorry, my desk is like bad, but I'm gonna start again because I don't really like how this looks. So be right back, 1 sec. So okay, so start from the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. You can. And then, you know, go from here, and then we go here, 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 and here, and then here, and then here. That's your box. Okay, you got your box. And if you want to design, it makes it so easy. I love the structure, although like this is meant to be in the middle, I love the structure of it because you can design it however you want to. If you're like creative, if you like designing like I do, like before I was struggling to do it, but now that I'm back, I love it. I think it's amazing. So let's just continue. So as I said, because we're facing it this way, but because of the way I pointed it, I'm gonna have to hold it with my hand so I could actually visualize it. So it's like here, right? So I'm gonna, you know, hold it like here and go. Oh my god, I'm gonna do, because I used to do art as well, it's really hard for me to properly do it because, you know, I used to do art and I realized they say that we use a feather technique or something like that, so it's really cool. I didn't even know that I had that. Oh, that's sick. Guys, pay attention to it. It literally, is it here? Yeah, look, I didn't know that. That's actually cool. And then this as well, so just, yeah, just have fun with it. It's not like it's a scrap, this is a scrap, so just have fun with it and play with it, and then hopefully you'll be great at design. But I realized I also have other pens. I'm gonna drop this. I realized that I have other pens as well, so I'm gonna include, you know, my fine liner, because I had 4. Guess who took 2? My cousins, my nephews, and my sister. Like, I'm so, oh my god. Okay, so let's focus. So I have like the 1 inch, I said 1 inch, like 1 centimeters, I think, or millimeters, I think. And then I have 8 millimeters, so 0.8. So I think I'm definitely gonna go for 0.1, see how it is. Yeah, this is the smallest one. Don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Smallest one, 0.1. It's really good as well, so I'm gonna use it to outline it, because I'm like focusing on that because I want it, I said it to myself that I want it to be perfect, so I'm going to try to change that mentality and say that, you know, it's just for fun. I'm just creating. It's not like I'm in the process of like showing it to like a manager or something, so we're just gonna have to, you know, just have fun with it. Sorry, is my pen working? Oh my god. 1 second. Oh my god, it's not working. I have to use the 0.8, so 1 second. This one, so yeah, this one's actually very thick. I love the 0.8. A lot of people avoid this, but for me, I think it's perfect, especially, you know, if you're using it as a marker. So I love it. So I'm gonna have to, you know, just do, oh my god, yeah, I forgot, like for lines and stuff, you do have to, you know, play with like the angles of your hand. So you're gonna have to, you know, go like this as well. Sorry, go like this as well, because sometimes I make mistakes, but it's okay, that's the whole point. But yeah, we're just having fun for now, and then when I come to the serious part, I'm going to show you next how it's going to look, which is going to be the 3D version you designing and creating. I'm going to take my ring off because it's distracting me, and yeah, so it's cool, don't worry. And yeah, so the start is right here. Remember, it's diagonal. You can take a screenshot of it if you want, well, I'll do it for you, don't worry. And then I'm going to start with a pen, yeah. The barrel is better for you. I know it seems like scary at the start, but trust me, that's how you learn from it, and that's how you learn how to be loose instead of, you know, focusing too much on, you know, just, you know, being so it's cool. So let's go. We're gonna do diagonal. So for that, we're gonna have to do a box, but because of the way it looks, you're gonna have to make it smaller. So start with the angle of it, so the start, then we go up, yeah. Then we go from here as well, and from there we go here as well, here, and here as well, yeah, because it's small as well, you just have to remember that. So before, you know, the lid of it, we just had like the base, so that's what you just, you know, technically have to think about, you know. So for me, the way I design boxes takes me a while, so that's cool. And then let's focus on like the angle of it. So 1 second. So it goes like this, because you're gonna have to take your time because you're focusing on like, you know, designing it, like the outline of it. So it starts from here this way, and then you just do this. Because you're taking your time, as you can see, I'm doing the feathering technique, which is okay, but I realize more professional people, they just have fun with it. If you're over it, that's the whole point. That's what makes it an industrial design sketch instead of, you know, an artist sketch, you know. So just continue doing that. while that happens, you know, just have fun with it instead of, you know, thinking too hard like I am. As you can see, like my face is very so. Anyway, let's continue. So we have this, and then what else? I can't really see. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it for you guys so you guys can draw it like how I'm drawing it. As you can see, I'm a beginner. I won't say I'm a beginner because I've had experience of drawing, but I'm just so used to the feathering technique. Because I'm still young. At the end of the day, I'm only 24, so that's cool. But for now, let's continue. So for this part, you're just gonna have to sometimes, oh yeah, and I do wear glasses because before I used to struggle with sightseeing, so I thought I had to wear like very strong glasses, but it's okay now because, you know, I learned not to be too harsh on myself. And then we're gonna do the top as well because I want you to remember that I'm gonna outline it with a fine liner, but for now just remember that this is the lid. Should I use this or should I use a fine liner? I think I'm gonna use a fine liner. So yeah, so just continue like this. I think that's how it looks, right? So you're gonna continue like this, and then just, you know, I'm gonna have fun with it because if I don't have fun with it, I'm not enjoying myself, and I want to enjoy myself, not be too harsh on myself, which is not good. And then remember, it has like a curve, so the curves you're gonna have to use a feather technique, so because it's light as well. But for like the, what's it called, for this part, you're gonna have to use the angle, like the circle technique. But for me, because I just did the feather technique, not focus too hard, it was like just made everything harder. So 1 second, and then yeah, you just, oh my god. I'm joking. It's really good. Just to challenge yourself for a bit. I'm learning as well, so I think I'm gonna have to continue as we go by, but it's okay to make mistakes, so don't worry. So just continue, and then, you know, the logo, it has like, the logo is really nice. I like it. It's unique. So it has this and this. Yeah, cool. And then it says JLab, right? So it's, yeah, J Lab, yeah. I'm sorry, no copyright. Yeah, it's just to teach you guys how to sketch. But because the pen that I have isn't really here, I'm gonna have to go look for like an ink pen, so be right back.